another each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Okay. Good afternoon. All right, we're all done sharing. We done? All right. Thanks for your help, Sebastian. We got people already, huh? Awesome. Guess that's what happens when I move up in the news feed. My restriction ended yesterday, and I saw the difference, man. A lot of people were here. Sorry, it's just that I noticed that I don't have anything to drink, so I'm looking around to see if I have any. How you leave open half water bottles or whatever. Let me look real quick. And I'm an alcoholic with nothing to drink. Let's see what my wife's got. All right. It's still one of my wife's watermelon waters. Drink half of it, put it back in the fridge so I can throw it out in a month. I don't have a Coke. I only drink Coke with ice. But you got me there, didn't you, Chris? You know my drink of choice, Coca-Cola. Everybody gives me a hard time about my Coke problem. Stop playing with that, please, Sebastian. All right. It's Labor Day, man. It is Labor Day. We got Chris here. We got Kathy here. We got other people on. Haven't said hi yet. My name is Dion, and yeah, please say hello. Whether you're watching the live or the rewatch, of course, welcome. Welcome to the Daily Trudge. So I'm trying to come up with something because I start work next week. Start work on the 13th. And so I can't be doing this at 1:15. I guess I could, but so I'm trying to figure out my schedule because I don't start work till 3. And it's kind of hard for me to get up, do other things, and then go to work. That's kind of weird. That's an odd way, but I'm going to have to get used to something like that. So the good news is that this will probably happen every day at the same time. Hey, Jackie, good to see you. Welcome. It's good to have you. So, Jackie, you're the only reason I'm on Instagram. So I hope you feel special. It's not totally true, but it is partially true. It's partially true, though. So, yeah, I'm thinking this might be a little bit more consistent. But sometimes it may happen while I'm at work. I don't know. But one way or another, I will always get this in, and hopefully it won't be too late. So just kind of a heads up about that. And of course, we got some speakers coming on. I'm going to send Jeff Vickers some dates today, and see if we can't get a time set up for him to come on the show. And that's probably going to be a live. It's going to be. I don't do my podcast live. And I don't do them live because somebody is sharing their personal story. And, it's got to be between me and them. I'm creating a safe space for them. Dude, you're on a roll, aren't you? You're going to get very intimate with a water bottle. You keep that shit up. All right. I utilize a water bottle because I ain't going to try and catch a cat to beat him. Not as refreshing as Coke with ice, but at least it's got watermelon in it, right? So the little things. I actually put up, and nobody, because everybody's busy and it was only up for 45 minutes, but I actually did a poll asking what the topic should be today. So I got to pick it because nobody, I should put the polls out 24 hours before. That wasn't really enough time. The other topic was going to be what was it going to be? Delayed gratification. So I'm gonna probably use that this afternoon or later. Like you guys know I always end up doing this twice when I'm at home. So, um, but let's get to the little things. What are the little things? Well, they're little things, right? And there's a saying, and it's true: the little things kill. It's also a Bush song. I'd sing it. There's several songs that I'd love to sing out loud right now, but if you do that, your video gets cut. Let's try it. Let's try it. All you need is love. Dun, 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 dun. All right, let's see if that fucks with my video. All right. I think it has to be a certain length and things like that too. But it always scares me. And I don't like that because this is supposed to be a safe space. And sometimes me bringing up song lyrics and singing them is what I'm talking about too. Um, if you hang out with me for too long, you will find that I break out into song all the time. You say something, and my mind goes to a lyric because my mind's always searching for connections. And for some reason, my brain can connect to those real fast and create a fun atmosphere. I don't know why, but I love changing the words to songs, things like that. All right. Why did I pick that song? Because I'm finding that love is really all you need. And it's true. It's true, man. I'm falling in love with love. And it works. It works in so many ways. It works in so many ways. I'm glad I finally discovered all these pathways to love. I'm very grateful about that right now because I can feel it. And since I feel it, I'm acting different and it's affecting other people. Okay, I'm going to give a great example. This is where I got it from, the topic. This morning, I noticed my brother in law, he was having one of those days where whenever you touch something, it just doesn't work, right? And I saw that day. I saw him setting up that kind of a day for himself. And I stopped him in the middle of something. I said, hey, you're having a little things kill day. Okay? And I want you to know that I see you setting yourself up to get mad. Okay? And he's gotten a little huffy here and there. But I can feel that he's not angry. Yeah. He's like me. Once we get in work mode, we're like this. Okay? And anything that comes out of our mouth is not up for emotional debate. But other people don't work that way. Other people don't work like that. You say something, well, you just clean the fucking fridge. Thank you. Okay? That's how we grew up in work mode, man. We're Gen Xers. Okay? We've been telling yo mama jokes from starting at kindergarten. We are we're pretty sick when it comes to that. So that's the problem is these little things. Oh, it's just a little thing. No, it's not. We tend to avoid the little things. Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna, it was, what they did to me, it was little. But you're still counting up here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's my Kool-Aid man impression. Oh, yeah. All right. This also has to do with our attitude. And I get caught up in this. Hey, Gary, good to have you, man. I get caught up in this too, where, I'll put things off. And before you know it, that little thing is now a big thing because I didn't take 2 seconds. I don't know what has happened, but I don't know why I never caught this, right? Probably because I didn't listen to country music, but I've always loved Dolly Parton. I'm not a country fan, but I love who she is. And some of her sayings and quotes are fucking awesome. I got one here. They're simple, they're to the point, and it's Dolly. Who doesn't fucking love Dolly Parton? If you don't love Dolly Parton, she's so fucking beautiful. You have no heart. I'm sorry. If you do the right thing, if you do the right thing in the here and now, the future has a way of taking care of itself. Ding! Jackie says, little things could add up to big things, to big stress. Yes. And so here's another conundrum. Hi, Patricia. I didn't see you pop on. I'm sorry. Good to see you. That threw me out. Any little thing is diverting my my brain. I love Island in the Stream. Oh, okay, you guys are all talking about Dolly now. I don't know any of her music, guys. I just love her quotes. I love listening to her interviews. That's what I love listening to because she takes no shit. She takes no shit from anybody. No one. Right? She bows to one man, God. God. That's it. And that's what I love about her. But that saying right there. Okay? So here's the contradiction because when we came into the program, all of our problems were huge. Remember the mountains out of molehills? Remember that we used to go through that? Where we used to make our problems bigger than they needed to be so we could handle them. Now that our problems are not mountains and they're molehills and they're right size, we tend to think that they don't need to be taken care of. And that is not true. And this is where we learn what other normal people do. They take care of it as it happens. And that's what the 10th, 11th, and 12th step are all about. Continue to take personal inventory, searching God and reaching out to others. It is the whole basis of the program. Right? So, what happens when we start to let those little things build? All those little things turn into one thing, but then you don't have one little problem, you have a million little problems. Now you've got a different conundrum on your hands because you can't solve that one little problem because now this problem and this problem are connected. And see, and it just starts to get bigger. That's okay, Patricia. That's all right. You don't need to apologize for the noise on your side. We can't hear it. Maybe put on some earbuds or something. And I will hopefully that'll help too. I could come right up here, but then I'd blow I'd blow your brains out with my talking. Now, let's take the other side. Dude, if you mess with that cord one more time, what a jerk. He's so cute. I can't get mad at him. Please don't disconnect the internet. Okay? Okay. Want to say hi to everybody? Hi, I'm shy. This is one of three. I have 3 cats. Bye, dude. So let's take the opposite side. What happens when we let the little things go by that were good? That's the second time you said that, Chris. I think Chris likes cats. I have to. Oh, speaking of cats, Chris, you remember how my daughter and son lost their cat? I think you heard that through Gary. Yeah, we found the cat. Yay! Little things. Finding your kid's cat. My kids are starting to realize I am not the person they thought I was. And it's kind of neat. It's neat. So, you know how sometime, not sometime, have you noticed that we okay, that we claim spiritual progress? That's us taking care of the little things. Okay? Don't let those things that were good pass you by either. Okay? I'm going to give a great example. I have examples. Examples are the best, man, because they come from experience and they're true. They're factual. There's nothing you can change about it, right? So we've been doing a lot of work in the house. We've had a lot of work to do. And what we're doing is we're working on communication here. Hey, let's get this done. How are we doing this? Do we need a list for this? Blah, 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 right? So we're kind of going through that. Yesterday, we did a kick-ass job around here. Everybody pitched in. We got a lot of things done. Feels nicer in here already, right? You can't see the physical change yet because there's a lot of stuff to get done, right? But working together and doing those things together creates camaraderie. And when you do things together, including clean, then you get to celebrate it. And what we did not do is celebrate it around here. And you don't need to celebrate it by having a party and making a more mess, right? So today we were talking about laundry. And I'm like, hey, I sent a text. I'm like, we need to make a list for days people do their laundry, because everybody's laundry is piled in my living room right now. And well, it's not me, and people start getting defensive. And it isn't about being defensive. It was just a working communication. So I wrote back and I said, hey, this isn't about right or wrong. It's just about communication. That's it. And then I wrote, by the way, good job, everybody, yesterday. That was nice. That was nice. And we're doing it a little bit again today. Okay. So you got to recognize those little things. What about the little things in other people? Maybe a little thing to you, but you remember experiencing something new. You remember that? Remember when you discovered happiness again and it was new and how elated you were? You probably hit that pink cloud, right? That person gets one too. So why don't you be the catalyst? You know what a catalyst is? Let me explain. A catalyst, like gasoline, is a catalyst for fire. It's the best way to explain it, right? So if I light a regular fire, that's what you do. I throw gas on that, it's going to speed it up, right? That's what a catalyst does. It speeds things up. What does a catapult do? It takes a rock and speeds it up, right? Like, I've been playing Lord of the Rings, so there's a lot of catapults in that game. So you can be a catalyst, and all you have to do is recognize the little things in other people, and then tell them. It's very easy, and I know that it's very easy because we are great at taking other people's inventories. We are. We are very good at taking other people's inventories. So why don't you take a good inventory instead of pointing out all the things that they are saying wrong? Because if you focus on a man about doing something wrong, you're going to find it eventually, because that man is human. That person is human. So you can change somebody else's day. Now, you may go and tell them and they may feel unappreciated about it. No, you don't need to worry about that shit. You don't need to worry about that part. They're aware of it now. Maybe they can't grab the concept yet. It might take them a few days. Let them have that. Do not over explain it. Just say, hey, man, I've noticed you've been a lot happier lately. You know what? I have been. I didn't even recognize that. That's what you will hear. If somebody is doing something good and they're not seeing it, you know it, then say something about it. Doesn't it feel good when somebody's like, you know what? You know what, Dion? Man, you're on the right track. I love what you're doing. Yeah, we stay humble, but inside feels really fucking good, doesn't it? Especially when it comes from somebody that you respect. Then it's even better. So there's little things all around. In fact, a lot of things are little things now. So don't ignore the little things. Hold them. Cherish them for a little bit. Claim them. All of it, good or bad. This is the way that I work it. My God doesn't know the difference between good, bad, or indifferent. It's a sense. It isn't an actual term. Okay, life is life. If I put out good, I get good. If I put out bad, I get bad. Because it doesn't know any different. You get exactly what you asked for because you asked for it. So watch what you asked for. Don't do that. Don't do that. I just talked on that yesterday. Right? Just talked on that yesterday. We got plenty of chat here going. Yeah, here we go. People don't like perfection either. Look at Jesus Christ. Chris has got a very good point there. Just like our 12-step programs are catapults to change our lives. You were totally on the right track. I like what you're doing. Thank you, Gary. There's another one. Progress, progress, progress. And this one's from Patricia. I like this one. Cat. Very good point. Sorry. I thought that was funny. I did. Sorry, I'll stop playing with my nipple. I didn't know. What is that? What is that? Sorry. All right, I'm gonna wrap this up. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up now. So, thank you everybody for being here, and remember to take care. Oh, we didn't claim spiritual progress. You remember? You gotta remind me. All right. Like in the beginning, like when you guys show up or something, if you could remind me, John, don't forget spiritual progress or something. That would be cool. That would help. That would help me a lot till I get used to this. So, cool. You ready? Good job. All right. We've claimed our spiritual progress. We understand that the little things can add up and that the little things carry their own beauty, which is usually bigger than that small thing. I love you guys. Peace out and have a day.